Mr. President, shortly we're going to be voting on some nominees, and I want to thank all the nominees and their families for their willingness to serve the public. This is a sacrifice, people who are giving up other opportunities in order to serve their country, and it's not just the individual who accepts these positions of public service, it's a family matter, and I applaud them all for their service to our country. I would like to speak particularly about the last vote we will have in this series, and that is the confirmation of Sarah Bloom Raskin as Deputy Secretary of the Treasury. Sarah is a person who has given very much to public service throughout her career. I know her personally. She is a Marylander, and we're very proud of the fact that she is a Marylander. If Sarah is confirmed, she'll be the highest-ranking woman in the history of the Treasury, and I'm very proud of that accomplishment. She has been very active in Maryland and at the national level. For the past several years, Sarah served as the Federal Reserve Board of Governors. Her deep financial and regulatory knowledge and sound judgment made her an essential asset during her tenure there. And as the presiding officer knows, this has been a very turbulent time in regards to the economy of our nation. And during this great economic unease, her dedication to strong consumer protections have been especially valuable. And even before joining the Board of Governors, Sarah was no stranger to successfully navigating the choppy economic waters. In 2007, she was appointed Commissioner of Financial Regulations in the state of Maryland. So I've had a chance to observe her and her dedication and her effectiveness at the state level and also at the national level. At the state, she significantly improved consumer protections and supported banks through the many challenges of the financial crisis. That is where I first got to see her work firsthand and her thoughtfulness and how dedicated she was. And her ability, Mr. President, to bring people together, people of different persuasions together, different stakeholders in our financial community, and to chart a course that we could have a positive result, not only for the financial institutions, but for consumers and for our economy. Sarah is also part of a family of government service. Her husband, Jamie, is a member of the Maryland State Senate and has an excellent record of public service in his own right. So this is a family that has given much to public service. We need people in the administration like Sarah Bloom Raskin. Her background, her education, and her job training all serve to make her particularly well-suited to be the Deputy Secretary. I, for one, am thankful to Sarah and her family that she's willing to serve in an extremely challenging position. This is not going to be an easy position, obviously, Deputy Secretary of the Treasury. It gives me great confidence to know that Sarah will be handling the many responsibilities demanded of the Deputy Secretary, and it gives me great pride that a fellow Marylander may continue to be among the financial leaders that guide our economy towards our future growth and stability. Mr. President, I urge my colleagues to support her confirmation. We are indeed fortunate to have a person of her skills willing to serve as the Deputy Secretary of the Treasury. With that, I would suggest the absence of quorum.